In this English writing skills video, we will do information transfer and the topic is do's and don'ts. Now, if someone tells you the do's and don'ts of a particular situation, they advise you what you should do and what you should not do in that situation. It applies to any situation. Okay, when you are giving your exams, your teacher will tell you a whole list of what you should do. Write in your name, draw the margins, take a proper pen, okay, be neat, and then someone else, and also you will get a whole list of don'ts. Okay, don't scribble, don't do your rough work anywhere on the paper, do it in one proper way. Okay, so there are do's and don'ts for every situation. Yeah, so the do's meaning what you can do. Okay, green light, go ahead, do it, the correct thing. And the don'ts meaning don't do, red, danger, don't try this. So we need to keep in mind the do's and be very careful to avoid the don'ts. Okay, now these do's and don'ts with a computer I have added in it for you today because most of the time we are in front of the computer, laptop, tablet, mobile. Okay, so we don't do do's and don'ts in English writing skills looking at a picture, but I've added in for you because we are so much in front of the computer today. Therefore, let's see what are the do's with the computer. First of all, keep the computer clean and its nearby area where you're sitting clean. Cover the computer when not in use. Then, if you're using the computer with someone else sitting there, take turns for using the keyboard and mouse. Give space to your classmate. Now, unfortunately, you don't have your classmate. So, you may have a sibling who's also doing work there. So, give space while using computers. Keep your chair at a proper height and keep a proper distance from the monitor. Now, these are all your do's. You may have more do's that you can add to it. The don'ts. Do not eat or drink near a computer. Do not disturb others by keeping the volume loud on your computer. And look at both these people sitting here, both have an incorrect posture. So posture is very important, especially today when you are spending so many hours in front of the computer, which you were not doing before. So you need to have a proper posture. Don't sit too far away from the computer. Don't sit so close to the computer and bend down and look straight into the monitor. Do's and don'ts to help you with the current pandemic situation we are in. You already know these do's and don'ts. We just need to write it down. Clean your hands with soap and water. Cover nose and mouth while sneezing and coughing. Wear protective masks while going out. Don't do this. Avoid contact with anyone with flu-like coughing, cold symptoms. Avoid shaking hands and hugging someone. Avoid unprotected contact with wild or farm animals. So you know the do's and don'ts. You can probably add to these do's and don'ts. Now, the following are some tips on keeping good health. Read carefully and then write a do's or don'ts table. So here this is exercise being done. You have to read the passage and then see how we can make this table. You must include fruits and vegetables in your daily diet and also drink a lot of water. You must avoid junk food and aerated drinks. You should exercise regularly and should not sit for long periods of time. It is important to have good breathing techniques. So try deep breathing whenever you get a chance. Sleep for a minimum of 7 hours a day. Irregular timings should be avoided at all costs. Simple exercise. Okay. What are the points? Okay. Include fruits and vegetables. Drink a lot of water. These are the do's. Then don'ts: avoid junk food. Avoid aerated drinks. Aerated drinks are the sodas, the Pepsi, the Sprite, Thumbs Up, etc. Then you should, that is a do, exercise regularly. Do not sit for long periods of time. Then good breathing techniques, so try breathing, deep breathing. Sleep for a minimum of 7 hours and avoid irregular timings. So these are the certain do's and don'ts that you can pick up from this passage. Now let us see how we put it in a table. Include fruits and vegetables in your diet, drink a lot of water, exercise regularly, do deep breathing regularly, sleep for about 7 hours a day. Now your don'ts: don't eat junk food, don't consume aerated drinks, don't sit for long periods of time, don't have irregular timings, and don't ignore exercise. So see how simple it is for you to put in the do's and don'ts as a list in a table. Let us do another passage on how you are supposed to conduct yourself in a library. When you go into a library, sometimes they have rules put up on the notice boards. Even if there are no posted rules, there is a manner in which one conducts or behaves in a library. The first important unwritten rule in any library is to maintain silence. Go select the book you need and then find an empty table or bench and sit down. You should not loiter or roam around the library trying to make conversation with friends, as this disturbs others. You should select only 2 to 3 books at a time. Once seated, open your book, take a comfortable posture and begin reading. Remember never to scribble or make notes in library books. Also treat books well and don't fold the corners of their pages like this folded book here. Treat books well. Now, first of all, very important, maintain silence. Okay. Then find a table, sit down. Don't loiter around trying to make conversation with friends. Okay. Select only 2 to 3 books at a time. Okay, so we have maintained silence here. Okay. Find a bench and table and sit down. Yeah. You should not or don't loiter around the library. Okay. Don't make conversation with friends. Yeah. Do select only 2 to 3 books at a time. Take a comfortable posture. Don't scribble or make notes. Treat books well. Don't fold corners of their pages. So these are the do's and don'ts that you get from this passage. Let us see how we put the points from that passage into a do's or don'ts table. The do's: sit at a table or bench, maintain strict silence, select 2 to 3 books at a time, take a comfortable posture for reading. And your don'ts: don't loiter or roam around in the library. Don't talk to your friends as that disturbs others. Don't scribble in the books or don't make notes in the books. and don't fold the corners of the pages. Okay. Once again, 8 do's and don'ts during the COVID-19 pandemic. Very, very important topic to keep all of us safe. So there are at least 8 do's and don'ts. You are required to make a table, the headings of which will be do's on the left side, don'ts on the right side. Read whatever is here and shorten it and write your short do's and don'ts. Now, look at the do's and don'ts given below. The topic is how a nurse must conduct herself in a clinic or a hospital. And then now you will convert it into a paragraph. This is called non-verbal to verbal. All this time we were doing verbal meaning a passage into a table. Now we will convert from table into paragraph. Here the do's: knock before entering a room, smile and say hello, introduce yourself, listen to special orders of the patient, make the patient feel heard and important, double check that the tray matches the ticket, correct things are there in the tray, leave the tray so that the patient can reach it, be timely, begin with the end in mind, and don't leave glasses, dentures and hearing aids on trays. Don't argue or have an attitude with the patients. Okay? Place the patient tray near the sink. Please don't do that. Don't wear hair nets, hats or gloves in the hallways. That is only meant when you're doing your work in the patient's room. Don't sit or use cell phones in common areas. And don't leave the trays in rooms for the next shift of nurses to pick up. Always we have a thumbs up for do's, and when we have thumbs down, meaning I should avoid this.